today, our group will talking about innovative Sukuk structure. So what is Sukuk? Think of it is a certificate that says you own a piece of a real asset, like a building or a specific project. Unlike a normal bond, which is just a loan where you collect interest, being a Sukuk holder makes you a co-owner who shares in the actual profits that the asset makes. It's about sharing the right, not just the debt. And then, why do we need to get innovative? Well, in this world, everything is changing. Simple structure in Sukuk structure always cut it for massive modern project or new rules like Basel III. Plus, there are tricky legal hurdles like when you want to build on Wakaf land that cannot be sold. This has led to some pretty smart solutions like green sukuk for the planet, perpetual sukuk for banks, and time-sharing models like the Zamzam Tower in Makkah. Okay, and then these innovations are huge because they help Islamic finance team up with things like blockchains and ESG, also things like helping our planet. And also, it's moving the whole industry towards a future that's more diverse and socially responsible. But before we look ahead, let's see how this compare to the traditional structure we already know.
Oh, let's go. Alright. Before we explore innovation in Sukuk, let's quickly look at their traditional structure. Sukuk are generally divided into two categories, asset-based and asset-backed. In asset-based Sukuk, ownership is only on paper. The asset is present mainly for Sharia compliance, and investors don't have recourse to it case of default. Cash flow are usually fixed or benchmark, making them similar to conventional bonds. In asset-backed Sukuk, there is a true sale of asset. Investors genuinely own it, and repayment comes directly from the cash flow generated by the assets. In default, investors have recourse to the asset itself. Common example include ijarah sukuk, which are lease-based and generate rental income, and murabahah sukuk, which are a cost plus sale contract often used for short-term financings. Most sukuk issues today are asset-based because they are simpler and more predictable, but asset-backed sukuk considered closer to the spirit of Islamic finance. This background helps us understand why innovative in sukuk is so important. That's all from me.
Now, I will explain some innovative sukuk examples. First is a green sukuk. This sukuk is used to finance environmentally friendly projects like renewable energy and sustainable buildings. It is important because it supports environmentally protections and sustainability. Second is social impact sukuk. This focus on projects that give benefits to society such as healthcare and education. The main goal is to improve pupils' quality of life, not just to generate profit. Then third is perpetual sukuk. This type has no maturity date, which means it can provide long-term funding. Investor receive continuous returns, and the issuer does not need to repay the principal at the fixed time. Okay, and lastly, we have a blockchain sukuk. They use blockchain technology in the insurance process. It helps improve transparency, reduce costs, and make the system more efficiency. In conclusion, these innovations show the sukuk is not only Sharia compliant, but also modern and adaptable to the global trends. Okay.
Do you know Islamic finance is now supporting renewable energy and even using blockchain technology? Let's look at 3 examples of innovative sukuk structure. The first one, in Malaysia. 2017, Malaysia launched the world's first green sukuk. It was used to finance a solar power project in Sabah. What makes it special is a combination of Sharia compliant finance with governmental goals. This creates a new category called Green Sukuk Islamic Finance. The second one, in 2018, Indonesia became the first country to issue a sovereign green sukuk. Unlike Malaysia, this was led by the government and used for large-scale projects like renewable energy and sustainable transport. It also became a regular funding strategy, showing that sukuk can support national development. Next, looking ahead, blockchain sukuk is the next innovative. It uses digital token and smart contract to make sukuk more transparent, efficient and secure. Investors can even track how their money is used in real time. So, What we learn from this case study? The first one is Malaysia introduced the idea, Indonesia scaled it globally, and the blockchain is shaping the future. Innovative Sukuk structure are no longer just financial tools, they are powerful solutions for sustainability, transparency, and global development. That's all.
And then now, why it's hard to create new sukuk? It faces three main challenges. The first challenge is ownership. In Islam, you should own real part of a project, but many new sukuk are only on paper. You don't actually own the asset. You just have a promise from the company. Scholars worry this looks too much like a normal bank loan with the interest. The second challenge is the law. We want to use new tech like blockchain, but our laws are old and newspaper. If a digital sukuk is hacked, and a judge might not know how to help because there is no physical contact. This makes investors feel unsafe. And the final challenge is cost. Innovation is expensive. A normal bond is easy to copy, but new green sukuk must be built from scratch. Hiring extra experts to check every detail make it much slower and more costly than traditional ways.
To wrap up our exploration of innovative sukuk, let's take a look at where the industry is headed. The future is currently driven by two powerful forces, technological innovation and the global shift towards sustainability. Technologically, the future is digital. We are using blockchain and digital tokens to enable partial ownership, finally making sukuk accessible to everyone, not just big institutions. Plus, smart contract and AI are helping us automate compliance and solve long-standing issues, the high transaction costs. At the same time, Sukuk is becoming the global standard for socially responsible investing. Pioneering moves like Green Sukuk in Malaysia and Indonesia have created a brand new asset class that funds major environmental projects, attracting investors far beyond traditional Islamic markets. To conclude, while we still face growing pains like legal gaps, the foundation is stronger than ever. We are shaping a financial system that is transparent, fair, and sustainable. Because the future of finance isn't just about profits, it's about ethical delivering impact. Sukuk is leading the way. Thank you.
Waalaikumsalam.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.